What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Third Floor Arcade. This is Jason, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about ARCADE1UP's best cabinets of 2020 as we close out the year, and also I'll give you my predictions on upcoming cabinets for 2021. But before I get started on that, I just want to show you guys a little purchase I made. Just received a few days ago. The newest stool from ARCADE1UP. This stool is actually designed for the new X-Men vs. Street Fighter cabinet. This stool is actually available on Amazon for $84.99, which is definitely a steep price to pay for just a stool. Just to give you guys a heads up, when you go on Amazon, it's going to show you a picture of the Street Fighter stool, which is what I thought I was getting. And they actually sent me this X-Men stool. But I'm actually not complaining. I think this one actually might look slightly better, but I love them both. So I just want to give you guys a heads up on that in case you're thinking about ordering that Street Fighter stool. So obviously 2020 was a huge year from ARCADE1UP. A ton of new cabinets, including cabinets with Wi-Fi and their first driving cabinet. But there's 4 cabinets that really stood out to me as my favorite. First one, it's actually the NBA Jam cabinet, which came out in June of 2020. This cabinet was the first cabinet to introduce Wi-Fi, as you can play other players from around the world as long as they have a Wi-Fi connection. Definitely an awesome feature for this. This cabinet also had the awesome artwork on the side there. Came with the stool, light up marquee. Everything about that cabinet, in my opinion, was top notch. Another great cabinet from 2020 was the Miss Pac-Man cabinet. This cabinet actually kind of caught a lot of people by surprise, as many didn't think ARCADE1UP could get the license for this cabinet. But it turns out they did, and this cabinet, despite its flaws, definitely an awesome cabinet. Very iconic artwork on there. Had Dig Dug and Galaxian as well on this version that I have. Love that cabinet. Third cabinet, which came out in 2020, which I absolutely love, is the Golden Axe cabinet. This cabinet featured the 5 Sega games. Just everything about this thing was flawless, in my opinion. The controls, the graphics, the emulation, the artwork, just everything was just very well done on the Golden Axe cab. If you're on the fence with that one, I highly recommend this cabinet. And then the latest cabinet, newest to this room, is the Marvel vs. Capcom cabinet. This one, probably in my top 3 of all the ARCADE1UPs released to date. It was their second cabinet, which had the Wi-Fi. You could fight other players as long as they have the Wi-Fi connection. Has this killer artwork on there. Then you got the light up deck, light up marquee. Just very awesome games. Just brings me back to the days of the mid 90s, late 90s, just being in the arcades. Just love those fighting games. So obviously 2020 was huge for ARCADE1UP. And ARCADE1UP promises 2020 is even going to be a lot bigger. Tons more cabinets coming out. Let me give you my thoughts on 4 or 5 cabinets, which I think and I hope are coming out in 2021. So I got 5 cabinets I think ARCADE1UP's try to tackle in 2021. The first one, I think everybody can agree, ARCADE1UP is definitely going to do a Konami beat 'em up cabinet. I think it would be awesome if they combined actually the Simpsons arcade with the X-Men beat 'em up from the early 90s. Maybe have two different retailers, maybe one retailer skin it Simpsons, have the other retailer skin it with the X-Men game. I think that'd be definitely pretty cool. Next cabinet I think they're going to do, I know it's been widely rumored already, is a 30th anniversary Street Fighter cabinet. Definitely with Wi-Fi. I think that the fighting games going forward, they got to have Wi-Fi on there. Maybe throw in Street Fighter 30 as well as a Street Fighter Alpha on there. I would definitely buy that one. That's a day one purchase if they ever did that. Now the third cabinet, I really think ARCADE1UP is going to try to do a sports cabinet. I know they sold a ton of NBA jams, and the cabinet I have in mind is actually NHL Open Ice. Maybe add the Wi-Fi to that. I just think that would be a huge seller for ARCADE1UP. It's definitely a cabinet that I would get, and pair that up with the NBA Jam side by side. I just think that would look totally awesome. Next cabinet is a cabinet that's actually been another one that's been rumored. I believe ARCADE1UP has already hinted at doing this, and that's a Tempest 12-in-1. I know they sold a ton of units of the Wave 1 12-in-1. I know that's almost impossible to find now, and I just think that cabinet was awesome. It's one I didn't have, but I know a lot of people complained about the controls on there. Maybe they could upgrade the controls, and I think that would be a hot seller. I know there's high demand for that one still. And final cabinet, I'm thinking it's got to be a shooting game. We all know Big Buck Hunter's coming out early in 2021 actually. I think they're gonna definitely come out with House of the Dead. Hopefully that's more towards the end of 2021. I think that is probably an arcade that would sell a ton. A lot of people have that ranked as the #1 shooter from back in the arcades. I would definitely buy that one as well. Let me know, what do you guys think? CES is right around the corner. What cabinets are you hoping ARCADE1UP does? Alright guys, thanks for checking into the Third Floor Arcade. Please like and subscribe. I have a ton more videos coming out. Just want to wish you guys a happy and safe new year. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.